Opendoor CEO was brought for many reasons, and we will dive into the top 3 reasons why Opendoor got Kaz from Shopify and all about that and much more here in this video.
Welcome to the game, I'm the wolf of Dubai.
Welcome to a brand new video. I am looking for stocks that can absolutely go nuts, and I did this with many stocks. And the last time I talked about a turnaround company, it was Intel. Intel at not like 50 like it is now, just before the new CEO took over, and it went from 18 to 50. Okay, and if you follow that, you would make a 3x just in a year or so. Okay, so maybe it's worth to watch what I'm saying. Okay, also subscribe to all of my channels, and if you're interested in like things like BMNR, Opendoor, and look for another ticker, then check out the channel of Michele, my partner, and has a brand new channel, and he will talk about HIMS every single day. Go click that subscribe button, search his channel X10 Stocks Michele, and then you will know everything about why we go big on HIMS as well. Now, I also have my own product which we call the X10 AutoPilot, and you can be part of it. We trade absolutely for you, the buying and selling, everything is done for you, and we were of the last 5 bear market months of growth stocks, all of them we positively traded, which is absolutely insane. If this is interesting for you, then schedule a call. It's 15 minutes and we see if we can help you as well. The link is in the description, x10daytrading.com. Let's talk about the CEO Kaz that is now new at Opendoor. Okay, when you want to have like a new CEO, you bring like fresh wind. You want to have like a builder. He goes fast, software, AI, efficiency, and most importantly, profitability. This year, interest rates going down, good for the housing market this year. If this year doesn't happen for Opendoor, then that would be very, very, very surprising, okay? Let's see an interview where and why they decided about Kaz.
Let's talk about Kaz. So how did you decide this is who we need as CEO?
Well, we needed someone with product innovation ability. So he was not only serving as the COO of Shopify, but he also ran the product team. So we needed someone who understands how to innovate a product. Opendoor hasn't innovated a product 5, maybe longer years. So someone who has that muscle on steroids. But most importantly, he's both bold and ambitious, but very disciplined and rigorous and analytical. And that's a rare combination. A company like Opendoor needs to be rigorous and analytical, but it can't sacrifice the ambition and the boldness and the willingness to do things and push the envelope and creativity and innovate. And so that was what was very appealing. And then the company on a kind of tactical level just has too much of a bloated G&A. It's always had too much of a G&A that was way out of control since 2015. We need to fix that. There's 1,400 employees. There should be like more like 200 or 300 max. And one of the things he did at Shopify when he got promoted to be COO was cut their G&A as a fraction of revenue from 14% to 4%. And I think they're on target next year to be at 1%. So it's even more important for a non-software based business to have a G&A that's in line with the cost structure that's in line with the cycles that real estate always goes through. Every decade, residential, commercial real estate goes through cycles, and you need a fixed cost structure that can be appropriate for both the high season and the low season.
I kind of want to understand how this all went down. Like, when did you get the call that you're going to be stepping in, joining?
Well, it's sort of the other way around. I decided that the company needed to be fixed and partnered with Eric Wu, my co-founder and former CEO of the company, and said, we're going to fix this, and then we'll tell everybody else about it later.
Was this like while the meme stock hype was going on?
Once the meme stock, so we started this project together on July 16th.
Oh, wow.
And so the company's market cap had increased a fair amount with the attention brought by like Eric Jackson and his friends. Probably was trading at, instead of 50 some odd cents a share, probably $1.30 or so. And we said, hey, well, it's too bad. It would have been easy to buy out the company ourselves and just own the whole thing if we'd paid attention a month earlier, which probably would have been a better thing to do, truthfully. But we were a little lazy. And so it was like, okay, $1.30 is more expensive, but the potential of the company is still there. And now that we have catalyzed this movement. It's like a true cult of all normal people who care about the company, who perceive the opportunity, the potential of the company. We can use that to help recruit more talented folks. So we worked with our favorite executive recruiter, Paul DeVersa. He posted on LinkedIn, explained the process. We said, Paul, we need a stellar CEO. Here's the criteria. Here's 5 things we absolutely have to have. The company, is running its own search in the background with the wrong executive firm. They're going to come up with all these boring, bland, retread candidates from large companies that are going to be totally dysfunctional. We're going to find a great candidate, and we're going to tell the company they don't have a choice. We're hiring the right person. And that's what we did.
So as you can see, they decided about a couple of reasons. First, you want to have like a COO, okay? He was the COO and built structure and make efficiency and created the whole operation for Shopify, okay? Which is insane. Shopify was tremendous over the last couple of years, thanks to also to cats, okay? The second thing, you want to have a software thinking first or even technology thinking first tech CEO, because Opendoor is tech. They need tech to buy more houses, to sell houses faster, cheaper, more efficient, with more profit. And that's why you want exactly that. A hardworking guy, proven track record, COO that created a lot of structure that brings all of that structure to Opendoor. Technology first, efficiency, and profit. Okay? So this is exactly the best way that could happen for Opendoor, not without reason. The stock went up 60% once that was announced. Obviously, with the bear market in growth stocks, obviously also Opendoor got hit tremendously, back to between 4 and 5 here for Opendoor. And I believe that the future is very, very bright for this company. Let me know in the comments, do you owning already Opendoor? Are you thinking about when you enter, when you want to exit? Do you think it reached the target of $82 by Eric Jackson, the hedge fund guy? And if you want, check out us also xnDaytrick.com if you want us to trade for you. All done on the biggest broker in the world, Interactive Brokers. And I see you obviously tomorrow for a brand new video, because the grass is greener always on the other side.